Well, we'll start this video today by saying this old chainsaw Bob. I'm out here on my Ice Bear 150 Chinese motorcycle named Charlie Chan. And where I'm going is up to that V that you see right up there, that cut in the top of that mountain. The one off to the right, not the big V, but the one off to the right there, sort of a V like that. That's called Bell Mountain up there. The V came from the fact that they had tried to mine some up there some amount of years ago. I have no idea how long, but that's the story of how that V come to be up there. Let's see if I can get a couple of pictures here. Well, here we are. Bell Mountain. Bell Mountain hours are from 8 a.m. in the morning until dark. So I guess you can't go up there after dark. Well, here we are. We're on the Ice Bear 2021 Ice Bear 150 Chinese scooter that belongs to old Chainsaw Bob. And this scooter, by the way, is named Charlie Chan. From the Charlie Chan movies I loved so much when I was a kid. So we're going to find out if this little 9-horsepower scooter can actually go up that very, very steep mountain. That mountain is one of the steepest trails that I've ever saw, especially with the curves and stuff. I might make it up, I might not, I don't know. So we're going to find out. Here we go. By the way, I rode about 51 miles up here today on this thing, down the 4-lane, just to be able to see if I can go up this mountain. I'm a long way from home. Here we go. Takes about, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes, I guess, to get up this thing. It's pretty steep. Rained on me just a little bit coming up here today, and I stopped. Don't have my rain pants on this bike, but I did have a rain jacket, so I stopped and put it on, and it immediately stopped raining. Rain jackets are just insurance, is all they are. Put it on and it quits raining. It's going to start getting steep here. My biggest problem is if I have to stop going up through here somewhere for a car coming down or a car going up or something, otherwise I may have trouble getting started again, as steep as this is. I'm holding it wide open here, running about 15 mile an hour, I guess. And it gets even steeper yet. So I think this is the last house that's built up through here. Getting steeper yet. That's why I'm trying to hold the speeds up here. And this is the steepest part of all right up through here. Or the next to the steepest part. This is probably at least 25 degrees up through here. The old Ice Bear is straining. Here we go. This is going to be even steeper yet around this turn here. She's going to do her, or he's going to do her. Mr. Charlie Chan. It don't burn the belt up first. It's a fun ride up through here anyway. I've rode several bikes up here that I had motorcycles over the years, but never anticipated riding motor scooters up here. That comes a car down. And here we go up the roller coaster. Whee! Whee! Wahoo! Whee! Now this is the steepest part of all, right up through here. Hopefully I won't run into somebody coming down. Aha! Charlie Chan has made it. Certainly has. Now I want you folks that haven't seen the other videos to see where in the hell I'm at here. What do you think of that? Huh? Back down over there, that's where I took that picture, where that road goes out there over that bridge. The last time I was up here, which was on a Saturday, I was with a friend that also had a Suzuki Bergman 200. Well, there was parasails jumping off these rocks right here. They come running down through there and jump off right here and go sailing out there. Let's go up here. I'll show you around a little bit. I've never been up to the top of that because I really don't want to climb them stairs up there. People wrote their names over here and everything. Look where they've climbed up on them them rocks and stuff to put their names up there. What about that? Now, I used to, in my many jobs that I've had over the years and everything, I used to haul asphalt. I had a dump truck back in the mid-60s. And somebody hauled this asphalt up that steep hill in a dump truck. And boy, that took a lot of work, I tell you, to get all this asphalt up here. I just wanted you to see all these people tag these rocks and stuff up here. And I think it'd look better without it, but it is kind of unique as it is up here. Of course, there's an American flag out there. This is called Bell Mountain. Bell Mountain is in Hiawassee, Georgia. We're up here in the North Georgia mountains. You can see some of them mountains here. Beautiful, beautiful place. Okay, let's see if we can get down off this mountain without getting run over. There's a boat going down there. Yeah. Speed limit 5 miles an hour. Somebody's mad it should put it like 105 miles an hour. Steep grade. No kidding. Whee! More of a roller coaster going down than it is coming up. This is actually pretty steep going down. You don't realize how steep it is till you go down it, I don't think. You see how far down it is off the side of that mountain there. The last time I was up here with my friend John from Long Island, VW John, and his wife were down here, and after we had the ride that day, or maybe it was the day after, they come and picked me up at home in his car, in his Subaru, and I brought them up to got them to drive up this mountain, and I think they was rather impressed with the mountain. This is one of the steepest paved roads I believe I've ever been on. Yeah, it's just a whole lot nicer. I got actually more brakes on this thing than I have on that TW200 or on the Bergman. I got too many bikes, people. I can't remember which ones is which. I had bought a new spark plug for this because I've been told that the Chinese spark plugs weren't all that good of quality and everything. And I remember when I used to be in the lawn and garden business back in the 90s, we was starting to get Chinese spark plugs in, and they wasn't very good. And so anyway, I pulled it out, the old one out, and I had bought me an NGK to put in there. I put it in the socket and use my fingers on the end of the socket to try to screw it back. It goes down in the side of a shroud that's on the top of the engine in there, and the engine sort of leans forward probably at about 30 degrees or something like that. So I thought I had it in tight, and I went over to get the socket to plug into the wrench to plug into the socket to tighten it up. And there wasn't any spark plug in that hole. I looked, and I looked in the socket, and it wasn't there. And I looked down in the shroud, the plastic shroud on the, my brakes are getting hot going down this. In the plastic shroud that's in the, underneath, it's like a pan that goes under the belly of the scooter. And there was no spark plug in there. And I looked down between the fan shroud that covers the engine cooling fan, or fins, and I thought, well, I don't know if a spark plug could get down in there or not. And so anyway, I finally took the fan shroud off, and there was the spark plug down inside there. Yeah, I guess I learned something on that. Yeah, both the front and the rear's almost down to where I'm almost touching the handle to the twist grip. The front is just getting hard to pull. There, the brakes are. When you got this kind of transmission, you got no, the gear doesn't hold it; it just coasts down. It's like being in neutral and coming down. Yeah, we're just about down off this thing now. Yeah. What a ride, people. What a ride. Now, I know that I've had greater adventures in wilder places and stuff, but at my age, that's an adventure. You got to admit it is. Yeah, and I enjoyed doing it. It's a long drive up there, and it's a long drive back home at 50 mile an hour, 50, 55 mile an hour. I'm going to take the back roads back home, mainly because I don't want to deal with the afternoon traffic. It must be about, I don't know, my phone's in my pocket, inside pocket, so I don't know what time it is, but I'd imagine it's around 5 or something like that. Or maybe even closer to 6. I just don't want to deal with that 4-lane traffic out there this time of day. So I'll take the 2-lane back roads on the way home. Take about another 15 or 20 minutes, but I'd rather ride the 2-laners anyway. The road that leads up to that mountain we was just on has got a very interesting name, and I'd sure love to know where that name come from. And that name is Shake Rag Road. You can see it up there. And you just got to ask yourself, how in the hell did they come up with a name like that?